I grew up in a small town in Thika known as Ngoingwa, which not many people know of, but I saw it listed down as your hometown. What a small world. So I did graduate from Zitech University an year ago. Then I moved here to become an executive assistant at the Safaricom NPA organization, which is situated in Thika, in Nairobi town, sorry. It fits well with my passion for social interactions and also communication skills. And now I'm looking forward for my next professional challenge. And I do believe I found it at your company. One of the main reasons as to why I want to work in your company is your commitment to the community. It really sets you apart from your competitors, and I love the fact that you volunteer the Special Olympics each and every year. I volunteered with the local animal shelter every week for the past 4 years. Being a part of a company that also values giving back to others is really important to me. And also with the fact that I do have the skills I acquired from communication, then that also enables me to be able to interact with people from all walks of life. In 5 years' time, I do see myself here at your company, contributing to the team and adding value to the branch. I love that you offer so many opportunities for professional development, and I want to grow with the company. So I plan to master my role as an assistant in the next few years and hopefully become an associate after that. Being a person that is looking forward to being hired in your company, I guess the major reason as to why I think you should hire me is this company is revered in advertising world for its commitment to creativity. And since before I can remember, I've prided myself on being a creative person. Since in college, I was in charge of event planning for my sorority and coordinated over a dozen distinct themed events last year. One of them being the graduation event that I myself took part in. In a typical year, the sorority does over 5 events, and I'm always lucky to be among the people that are always present in planning for the events. So, roughly, I will say that I did take part in at least 4 of the events that did happen each and every year that I was in Zitech University. I'm excited to think of how my creativity and ambition could actually enhance what's already great here. I believe that one of my greatest strengths is time management. Since, for example, if I can recall my last semester in Zitech University, I managed to earn a 3.8 GPA while working for 16 hours at a local shop near our area and acting as a teaching assistant for a freshman writing course. And I'm also very organized and detail oriented. And I would say that one of my greatest weaknesses is I'm an organized person. So I do have trouble with the last minute changes and ambiguity. In school, I scheduled out all my work, but in an office environment, right? Deadlines and priorities are always shifting, so I'm working to get more accustomed to these changes. I'm taking an online class in project management, and it has indeed helped me make room for changing priorities. Now, if a last minute change crosses up, I know how to reprioritize it and how to fit well in it. I do love working on a team. When I interned in the Safaricom company shop, there were issues with a few fellow interns not getting along. But then, this never affected me since the skills that I did acquire when I was studying communication skills in school, then they really did help me get along with people from all walks of life. and I intervened, organized a social gathering for the group, and it really helped them put their differences aside. We finished the internship on a great note and came up with the best ideas by putting our heads together. And also, at the same time, I enjoy working independently when necessary. Since I do remember in school, I prided myself on never missing any essay deadline. This was because I'm able to put my head down and focus on whatever I'm doing at that particular moment. I will say that in stressful situations, I do my best to stay calm and focus on a solution. For example, um, when I was the feature editor at my college newspaper, I had writers fail to meet deadlines a few times, and I remember instead of panicking and stressing all about it, I did get the work done myself. But then later on, I sat down with each writer and we came up with a plan so that such a case wouldn't happen again. In time, I didn't have to deal with that type of stress again because we had already addressed it and a solution had already been put in place. Actually, the other members of the student council, like I stated, I was among the members of the student council, being the event plan of the school. The other members of the student council might say that I'm an extremely effective leader as president, and them having nicknamed me as a people person, then that talks for itself that they did see me as a person who easily got along with people, not just getting along with them, but getting along with them well. And but they did also say that I sometimes take too many things at once, which I wouldn't call it a disadvantage, neither an advantage, because depending on the situation, then it could or couldn't fit in. And I'm also trying to delegate more on that. Actually, I do have some questions for you, or rather regarding your company in general. And my first question is, you mentioned that there are quite a few opportunities for ongoing professional development at your company. Can you tell me more about these? And also, what would you like to see me accomplish in the first 60 days and also at the end of the year as an employee of the company? My last question is, can you tell me what a typical day looks like in this role as an employee in your company? Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be able to take part in your company's interview, and I'm looking forward to receiving an email from you having accepted me as one among your employees. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to work with you.